but one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
Right, because they have pulled off your amazing button stuff.
With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out what's responsible. Wait, what's the story? Talking about the trash room incinerator, right? I was supposed to make everything clear.
Shoot!
Ah, dang it. Well, then, when it was happened. The time share was destroyed. Focus on that, the kill will complete. What do you mean with time destroyed? We already have evidence to prove what...
Shoot!
Okay, well, this is a complete failure. I figured the way, you know, with the guy, the chipmunk. Okay, so it was how it was disposed of.
I got it!
Dang it.
If you look
That was
closely
embarrassing.
at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
I just figured that, you know, given that only one had access to the room, and when it was disposed of, they should be pretty clear, but whatever.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. That's another way to use the incinerator without being one on cleaning duty. That exactly what proves that Lean is the real killer. Make your argument. Shut up, crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Yes, that's
So
true.
the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to
Yeah, not exactly! The buttons are big, and so was the crystal ball.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball incinerator, which was... throw it.
Got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain that it was off the last time I was down here. That's also the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
Sorry.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
Well, they weren't that small, unless you talk about the gap.
Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
A world-class gourmet! No, of course not. Much a chance at all for a kill because ultimate baseball
I got
star.
it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious.
I do feel sorry for you because it doesn't seem like you're actually
I'm not
possible.
the killer!
No, you were defending yourself most likely.
These goddamn shepherd brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes! Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. This phase will give a complete summary of the case. You have to produce the flow events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic book there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the Pride and Truth panels. Also, you take aim at the missing section, press the left mouse button. Holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well, good luck and have fun! Oh, it's right to left. Visitor. Sneak attacked. Goes to a room. Notice her is attacked. Now it will have to be here, because he first attacks, then he notices it. And as he strikes again, he grabs it and breaks her hand. She drops it. So he flees out here and realizing what's happening. Leon, the moment you notice that she's trying to kill you, you should just have run from the room and locked yourself away to tell everyone else. No, it must be after she was stabbed. Then, knowing what's done, shed the shirt, cleaned everything, went here, threw the crystal ball, started the incinerator, nodded into it, and threw it into it. Right. Oh hey, we still have a couple more to fill out. That seems about right. Oh, there was also some in this direction. Oh. Right, then maybe this was over here. There. don't think that piece fits anywhere.
Here's exactly what happened. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for.
Ironically, considering that she asked me to bring that to my
They
room.
grabbed the fake sword I'd put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Really? Right, of course, she wouldn't drop the knife there because she dropped it right before.
The killer is you! During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
And then he drew
And
back the
that's
sword.
when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it.
Really, that's when he should have backed out.
Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot, and that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed.
Why is blood in this game purple?
Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator.
I kind of feel sorry for Leon, but he really should have backed off when she locked herself in her
The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Sorry, Leon.
Isn't that right, Leon?
I'm sorry.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball? You thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence?